the Disney global generic. You can start whenever you'd like, Minute.
Thanks. Describe the moment you knew you were going to be part of the MCU.
The moment I found out I was going to be a part of the MCU, I was filled with so much joy and excitement. I literally thought I was an actual superhero and tried to jump down some stairs. But thankfully, my family calmed me down and said, okay, let's just breathe and be excited in that way.
Great. Why do you think fans love Wanda and Vision and their relationship so much?
I love Wanda and Vision's relationship so much. It's just so beautifully crafted, and WandaVision, the show, actually gives Paul and Lizzie, the actors, the space to dive deep into these characters and give us more than what we've been able to see in the theatrical films. And I think the fans respond to just the tenderness between the two. I mean, you're in the Marvel movies, you have things blowing up and fighting and shooting, which we love, but also this tenderness and this care and gentleness that Wanda and Vision have for one another is really beautiful to see.
Who do you portray, and what do fans of the MCU know about her so far?
I play Monica Rambeau, who we were introduced to in Captain Marvel, where she was a young girl. Her mother is Maria Rambeau, and then you have Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, who was like an aunt figure to her. So that's where we first met Monica. And then in WandaVision, we pick up with Monica Rambeau as an adult. And throughout the series, we begin to learn what's been happening in her life over the course of those years we missed, and how she's evolved or not, and what how she will be incorporated into Wanda and Vision's world.
What do you think when you first heard? What did you think when you first heard about the concept for WandaVision?
When I first heard the concept for WandaVision, I thought, wow, this is a huge undertaking. And I'm also very curious how that works, paying homage to classic American television sitcoms and big epic Marvel movie, action movie. How do the two things come together? So my interest was definitely piqued, and then to read the scripts and actually talk to the creatives about it, my mind was blown, and I'm really excited for fans to get to go on this journey with us.
Speaking of fans, what do you think fans will think about the series?
I think that the fans are going to love WandaVision. It's fun, it's wacky, it's wild. It deals with some really heavy elements like grief and loss. And then you have the tenderness of love. And then you have the big, epic action Marvel movie side of it. So there's a lot to cling on to, and just hold on for this ride, guys.
Describe your experience working with director Matt Sheckman, Marvel Studios, and Lizzie and Paul.
My experience working with Matt, has got to be the most patient person in the world. His level of calm and chill and we got this is beyond anything I've ever seen. It was really dope to work with him. I actually had worked with him previously on my first episode of or on my first TV series as a recurring character on Mad Men. So to bring this full circle and get to work with him again, and he's from the sitcom world. He was a child actor, and so his knowledge and insight about the structure and the tone of this world was a huge, huge benefit to all of us, and it was just a really good time. And working with Paul and Lizzie on WandaVision has been a huge treat. They are such generous human beings and fun and funny, and just watching them get to dive deep into these characters and be given the space and opportunity to really explore more of their relationship has really been a treat.
And tell us where you will see Monica Rambeau in November 2022.
So not only do you get to see Monica in WandaVision, it was just announced that Monica Rambeau will also be in Captain Marvel 2. She'll be joining Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel in Captain Marvel 2. So I'm really excited about that.